Unmasked, unfiltered, unforgettable. A relentless test of human endurance, this was a year of reckoning that forced us to ask, when the world falls apart, what remains? From millions of citizens harmed and killed by a deadly disease, to teenagers dressing up as anime characters in their bedroom and making POV TikToks. I know. Tragic. This is 2020, the year the world stood still.
My fellow Americans, tonight I want to speak with you about our nation's unprecedented response to the coronavirus outbreak that started in China and is now spreading throughout the world. Today, the World Health Organization officially announced that this is a global pandemic. We have been in frequent...
Where was I in 2020? In 2020, I was at home in my room. Rotting. Stinky. I made a fort under a table. I had food, a blanket, basically what you would have in your regular house in that fort. And I chilled watching Lauren Z Side. And I didn't shower for 4 weeks.
Gross.
So I was in California being a chud.
How do I feel about the pandemic in 2020?
I personally don't think it was that bad. I had COVID, but it wasn't as bad as most people had it.
I thought it was more like, oh, it's just another flu, or like it's gonna be curable. It's very easy to deal with. And then I caught COVID like early 2021, but still, it was not fun. There was no cure. Everyone was stuck inside and you couldn't go outside. And if you did, it would be like a ghost town. It was not the same place that it is now.
The internet was such a significant part of the pandemic that kept us somewhat sane. When you are stuck inside with no one around you, just you and your thoughts, you can't help but desire an escape. For many, that's what the internet was.
The side of the internet I was on was the 2020 anime TikTok. 2020 TikTok, I was on like anime and like manga, like all of that.
I was in the Dream SMP Minecraft side of the internet. I remember watching all the...
I was in 3rd grade, so like I usually watched like Minecraft videos and Roblox videos. Me and my sister used to make edits when we were younger. She used to make anime edits.
And I also had a lot of Charli D'Amelio, like the straight TikTok stuff, like Noah Beck with the thick neck, Noah neck. I had like just a lot of that stuff on my For You page, like a lot of everything, but a lot of dance videos.
Watched quite a lot of people. I watched Lauren Z Side. I watched her like all the time.
And the music too, I remember. 2020 nostalgia.
So whenever I get asked that question, I say I listen to everything, and I still do, but back in the day, hyperpop and like sped up music was the thing, so I listened to that a lot.
Roddy Ricch got really popular, and like just like a lot of rap got really popular around that time.
The transition back to normal life was a jarring reawakening that left many torn between the trauma of the era and a strange nostalgia from the quiet, slowed-down world we left behind.
I feel adjusting back to school, it was definitely really difficult because I remember in 6th grade, that's like at the time where you were allowed to choose whether to stay like online school or in person, and I chose to stay online because I was really like quiet and shy.
I didn't have any problems readjusting to school because I hated online so much.
Back to school, I was slacking off. I had a lot of mental health issues. I feel like the pandemic really highlighted the mental health issues that I had. And going back, it was rough. You know, people, like I said earlier, people were ruder.
It was terrible, but otherwise, kids didn't really socialize with each other. Kids were 6 feet apart, of course. That was annoying. You couldn't even hug your friends. You couldn't have a normal conversation because everyone was so unsocial because they're so used to being inside all day doing nothing.